love to share the patterns that I'm seeing, and I always say these aren't zip code oriented. This is like national and sometimes international, these patterns that we're seeing. And so there is a really solid nematodes, industrial, environmental chemicals, and a little side dish of pesticides. And it seems to vacillate right now between like pesticides and industrial environmental chemicals, but it does test more of like it's what people are breathing in. And then it's no joke that when you see the rise in these numbers, it almost always is like a direct match for the nematodes. So you can see the toxin load that is feeding the bug and keeping it like, you know, well and healthy and alive, which is not what we want, right? So obviously finding really opening drainage pathways and a really big like push on that mitochondrial upregulation, because that seems to be half the battle right there, right? If there's just one little organ gland or tissue that's really struggling in that area, it's almost like an opening for a heavier toxin burden and or a bigger pathogen load, because of how they kind of pleomorph with their changing conditions and environment. So if you are looking to learn how to muscle test or learn more specifically about CellCore products and how they correlate to like the problems and how to understand that tie into how we muscle test with those, I will be teaching in Seattle, the CellCore muscle testing method in Seattle in June. Join me. The link is below.